What is up, folks, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Halfsun SMP. Another episode brought to you today. The footage you just watched prior to this intro was basically just me putting this house together, doing a little bit of some quick building leading into the episode. Won't be a long one today. Will not be a long one. We're just going to do probably a little bit of building and a little bit of information giving on exactly the state of Halfsun with 117 out now, at least part 1 of 117 out, and you know what we should expect going forward. So we're still on the fence currently about whether we are going to update the server to 117 or not, because there isn't really much to offer. We probably will update. The problem is we'd be hopefully not have to, but we would be giving up quite a few of our useful mods. One of them being the replay mod. I don't really want to give that up. I've been using that, and everyone's been kind of using it pretty frequently. So you know, we were a little on the fence about, you know, setting that aside for a sum of time until that mod gets updated. But we'll have to see what happens. It's not that we don't want to update. We're just worried about updating for such a minuscule. I don't want to say minuscule amount of features. I feel like that's kind of insulting because 117 did add a lot of stuff. But seeing as how we already have a pretty well-driven world here, where it's been around since, you know, the beginning. How long has this been around? Was it since fall? Wow. I think we have been. It has been around for a while. Dang. Okay. We actually have been. It has been a little bit. But yeah, we don't really know if we want to update it or not yet, because we don't know if we want to go through the hassle of updating everything else until there's a full reason to update. But we probably will once this server resets, which we do have a semi-cloudy time period for such a thing. And that is going to probably be toward the end of June to very beginning of July is when this this server is going to be put to a rest. This map, at least, until we get to the new season. We are thinking about doing a in-between season. Not necessarily Halfsun, but like a survival team-based something series, survival series, possibly even hardcore-based. That's gonna not run as long, only run like maybe 8 weeks or something like that. Leading up to the 117.2 or 118 or whatever it's going to be launch. So we're waiting on that one at the moment. But we're kind of experimenting. Me and DJ have been discussing the best options for that. But either way, it as unfortunate as it sounds, we don't have that much time left. I need you, Squid. Hello. Come here. I need to dye some glass. Come here. I need to dye some glass. Thank you. I appreciate your sacrifice. We don't have that much time left on this map to really complete everything. But are we going to complete everything? Yes, we are. We're going to complete everything that we possibly can. I'm not really sure exactly the direction I'm going with at this point, but I would like to at least be done with spawn in that time, and that means we have a lot more work that we have to do, but I don't think it's going to take us too long. We're going to renovate this whole area here, do like a whole dock setup, do some boats and stuff, and then over here I would like to complete putting all the buildings down and everything. So as we see, we started with this building here, which I was going to show off here in a second, but we'll show it off now. This is what I was building in the time lapse at the beginning of the video, and it turned out pretty well. Honestly, not a bad setup. Not a bad setup going on here. If we go up here, nothing furnished just yet. But this is kind of the style I'm going for over here. A little bit of a change up from over there, and a little bit of a change up from these little bit larger, more kind of industrial sized buildings that are located over here. So yeah, it'd be like that. But on another note, I know I always go through this. I say this all the time. We are, once again, actively, if you get to this point in the video, hello, why are you like this? If you get to that point in the video, we are actively hunting for new members. Yes, sir. We are actively hunting for new members. And there is some criteria that we are looking for. We want you to make videos. We would like you to produce some form of content, whether it is streaming and making some sort of highlight reel, or if it's actually making full-blown episodes like most of us do here. We are looking for that. Originally, we were kind of on the fence. We were kind of like, videos we want, but not necessarily a... I gotta ask what head. Look at this. Where do I put this? I'm gonna put this over here. We weren't looking for any harsh criteria. Now I think we're gonna look for a little bit more. Anyone in the content creation space. You don't need to have a minimum follower subscriber base. It would probably help out if you had some sort of experience. Don't come in here and tell me, oh, I was just thinking about doing YouTube, in the future at some point. Maybe at some point, and I'd like to make videos on here because this is going to be a jumpstart. No, we don't really want that. We want you to have an active history of making videos, a portfolio, one might say, of content, and recommendations of people are always welcome as well. Feel free to drop people's Twitters or YouTube handles down below in the description if you think that somebody would like to join, because when season 3 comes out, it's going to be a banger, and we're going to have, hopefully, a bunch of new members. So yeah, that subscribers, not really a huge deal. Hopefully you have some kind of, platform that you're already on. Don't come in and tell me, oh, I'm going to do YouTube in the future, don't worry, and then never do it, because that happens a lot. You'd be surprised. Another thing is, that's actually about it, honestly. We are looking more for builders, I think, for season 3. If you're someone who's just, don't take this the wrong way, but if you're someone who just runs around and does the Badline client and you just, play survival games 24/7, you're probably not gonna last long on SMP. I'm sorry. From experience with people, that just play PvP all day. Now, I'm not saying, I'm open to whatever, but we've had quite a few experiences where people just play PvP all day. They join an SMP, they play for 2 days, and then they're like, okay, I'm bored. I'm going to get off and go bye-bye now. I'm open to anyone, though. I'm open to anyone. Me and DJ are both open to anyone. Please let me know down below, or go on my Twitter and let me know if you are someone who is interested in joining us. We don't really have a specific, application system for the server, so we just kind of do everything manually for now. We'll maybe look into some kind of application system in a later date. But that is it. I actually probably didn't get to any building today. Building will be in the next episode. This was sort of just a this was sort of like a progression episode, kind of a transitioning episode, just to kind of get out of the way. Do have a couple new Let's Builds and shorts coming this week as well. That's why this episode's a little bit shorter, because I just wanted to show you guys we are getting some work done on the server, and things are progressing. But next episode, I'm probably going to have all of this done here. I didn't think you guys really wanted to see too much of this. This is just me doing some basic building and stuff, but we will do, a little bit more tour of what's gotten done. And then next episode, I'm actually going to get, hopefully with DJ on this one, and we're going to start working on the dock setup over here. That might be a little bit more of a collaborative build. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. Everything's moving forward, progressing. And I'm afraid, as unfortunate as it sounds, I'm going to have to call it for today's episode. So if you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all of those wonderful things. And I will see you guys in the next one.